I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
Good work. This is all going great. Keep doing what you're doing. Be clever. Be clever with what you're doing. Okay, now you're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Great round, great round. Now we'll...
Let's go.
Roll under it. And then come back. And again, when he leans forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut.
Time out.
Mate, what you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
And box.
Left hook over that right hand. Listen, you've switched off. What you doing? You was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man.
And then start gathering your pace.
Let's do it.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on! You're switching off! I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back in.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Switch stance. That's it, what we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just boxing.
Let's fight.
Counter his mistakes. Make him miss, make him pay. focus, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself back. Come on, breathe, breathe. Right, let's...
Back.
Roll under it, then come back.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
And again. Good man, good work. That's good work. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You was coasting this fight and...
Let's go.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through, camp. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're laying back.
And back.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here is the Eagle, Charlie Edwards, 5'6", 66.1-inch reach. And he'll be facing El Nino de Oro. Tip the scales at 118 pounds. It's Charlie the Eagle Edwards, fighting out of the United Kingdom. El Nino de Oro.
This bout is...
All the talking has... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They both want a knockout, you can tell. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Punches have to hurt. Good job stopping that uppercut. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And the Eagle finally goes down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right.
On to the second round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Missing with that jab. Can't land that jab. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice defense on that hook. And he scores with the counter. Uppercut does not score. That time counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Do you believe what we're seeing? That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Good counter punching. Nobody home with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt. Look.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
We are live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip.
And introducing first, it's Carl the Jackal Frampton, fighting out of Belfast, the first boxer ever from Northern Ireland to have held world titles.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, Jorge Linares. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, introducing a super bantamweight and featherweight champion of the world, the Jackal, Carl Frampton.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
It seems wild, it seems ferocious, it seems like there's no rules. And that's what it feels like when you're fighting outside under the heat.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. So here we go. Should be a good one. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Nice punch. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and two gladiators going at it.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last one.
Switch on.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How about that time counter shot? This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home for that jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Well done. You know the scorecards are going to be all... A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Right uppercut can't find a home. Catch and shoot. Throws the uppercut but misses. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. And he scores with the counter. That hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Right hook catching air. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
It's all offense all the time. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Caution being thrown to the wind. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up off and they're walking you down. It's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Linares in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? There's the bell to start round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do anything.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Here comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. It's all offense all the time. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Swing and a miss with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt.
He's going to be confident.
Here's the bell to start round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. The Venezuelan is rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Whoa, Johnny! Ooh, and Carl Frampton just got rocked! That was the moment!
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.